All right, what's up everybody? If you watched my last video, you've seen that the wood chipper finally came in, and if you watched the videos before that, you'll see that we're clearing a trail system through the woods here. And I'll try to do my best to remember to put links to those videos in the description below, so if you want to go back and watch the progress up until this point. So I've got my helper with me today, Tiffany. She's going to come help me get up all these limbs that I've been trimming up that you've seen. I've kind of got them all stacked off to the side, and I'm going to go down every so often, drag the limbs up to the chipper, blow and make a pile somewhere that I can get in here with a tractor with the bucket, pick all those chips up, and then carry them up to the mulch pile or chip pile that I'm going to call it up front. So that's what we're going to do today. We've got a few hundred yards of trail that we're going to work through, kind of get it cleared up, try this chipper out. It's only the second time ever using it. Tried it out yesterday and made a video on that. Hopefully you've seen it. It did great, so I don't foresee any issues today. And then we'll get back to clearing the trail out. Alright, well, that didn't take too long at all, especially with two people feeding it. So, was it scary?
No, you just got to remember to get out of the way of the stuff as you're putting it in.
Yeah, this is her first time using it, only my second time. Yeah. But I don't think she realized that once it catches and pulls it, Get out the way.
That one big one, I had to lift it up, so I didn't know that you had to like lift it up and once it's in
Sometimes
there, then
you do.
let go.
I have found with this, it's got a really rigid spike kind of roller. And if you don't jam something right in, sometimes it'll just hop on it. And that's when you can pull down on this arm right here, and that lifts the roller up that's turning, and then you can get anything you want underneath it. But you know, you're not gonna break it, jam something in it if you don't
Kinda
catch.
fun.
Yeah, it is kind of fun. We've just taken a pile of mess and in 10 minutes turn it to a nice little wood chip pile. So it's fun. We're about to head down to some bigger trees now, cut those up on the spot number 2. Well, this may go without saying, but in this area we chipped a lot bigger wood and got bigger chips. But I still love the way it looks. But definitely the smaller the stuff you chip, the smaller the chips. So I guess that's to be expected. But just want to give you an idea what you can expect size-wise. All different kinds of sizes. Tends to blow the leaves out, but I mean it does chop and shred them too. But I love the mixture that it's going to give me. You know, leaves, vines, bark, wood, everything mixed up. So this should compost really well. All right, well that's the second area done. We're going to move on to the third.
gave that thing some big mouthfuls, but it did really good with it. It was a freaking workout.
It is, yeah. Now she sees what I go through every day. I know she thinks I'm out here in the woods playing, but I'm really out here getting a heck of a workout.
It took it pretty easy though.
That thing is amazing. There's a couple times you see where we had to push some stuff in, but I left a lot of limbs on the trees, really testing it out.
I didn't think it was going to go in there.
Well,
but
it did it. Having that roller that pulls in, guys, I'm telling you, if you're at all interested in the tractor wood chipper, don't get them old aggravating hopper up in the air gravity feed ones. It will never pull stuff in like that. It is so nice to not have to limb all these extra limbs off these trees. You stick it in and most likely it's going to pull it in there, unless it's just a fork that's a lot wider than that big mouth opening down there. But do not get those aggravating gravity feed chippers. Otherwise you got to limb every piece off. And I had it yesterday pulling trees I left 20 foot long in. So you can't do that with a gravity feed. You can't stick it way up in the air. And this actually costs less than most gravity feed chippers that you'll see out there, just because they got a big name brand on it. But I'm amazed. And it's pretty awesome when I even got Tiffany out here shocked and amazed and said this is kind of fun. So that was my plan. I'm glad I brought her out here and she's enjoying it, because now I can really tell her what I paid for it.
Oh, really?
Just kidding. I was honest. And it was worth every cent, because it's going to get a big workout. Cut. I'll come back with a black eye. All right, well, we're going to move on ahead. We're almost to the end of the trail system here. I got a couple big trees left. I think she's ready for it to be over with. Then I've got a few piles that I can come out and get. I've got several stacks of firewood along the way where there were some bigger trees that we cut. So that's great. Get some green firewood for next year. So I'll probably load up some of that as well.